So we came out to Kerber today to try out the Tenaya Mastia, which you've got just here. Thought it'd be great, sun's shining, it's about the only dry day in the whole of December, and then it rained. So we've stopped, like good citizens. Out the box, the Mastia have a good amount of stiffness in and around the forefoot just here, which means that they're good on edges, ideal for things like steep limestone bouldering. But in time, they actually give a little, not too much. They've got a nice synthetic upper, so they don't stretch. And that means that in time, they're perfect for more soft, sensitive rock types, like your gritstones, your sandstones, and your granites. The compound it uses is the grip compound, as opposed to the edge compound, which also exists. And unsurprisingly, the grip is designed to be, as you might expect, grippier. It's stickier, which means that for, again, those sensitive rock types, those ones where you really need to get a good sense of feel as to what's beneath your toe, this is the compound that you're after. On the top side, there's a good amount of rubber around the toe, which is standard these days for all forms of bouldering and sport climbing, where you're needing to get that little bit of purchase, be that for scumming, rubbing it against the rock, or for outright toe hooking, and also for a bit of extra durability too. When it comes to fit, there's a single Velcro strap just to really ratchet things up. But actually, the remarkable thing about the Mastia is with its sock and slipper lining, they fit perfectly well without. That just helps you to give a bit more precision for goes on the send. The other thing about fit with the Mastia is actually that it differs from the rest of Tenaya's range. Now, I personally, having a little wider feet, have problems with fitting things like the Oasi or the Iati, which I may have pronounced wrong. But anyway, doesn't matter. With the Mastia, it's a little broader across the forefoot, which means for me, these fit perfectly and also fit really comfortably out of the box. You don't need to downsize too much because they don't stretch, so you don't need to be in pain. When it comes to sizing in the Mastia, be aware you are going to have to go down a lot of sizes. Now, don't be too alarmed by this. I am a UK 8.5 in my average high street shoe size. In the Mastia, I'm a size 6, but I'm comfortable in a 6. You don't need to downsize to the point of which you're in pain. You just need to downsize to the point of which they fit on comfortably. At the back end, the Mastia features a thermo-molded heel. It's worth being aware this is at the wider end of the spectrum, but it doesn't exert too much pressure on your Achilles or anything like that. Again, make sure you get them fitting comfortably and not in pain. So to summarise, the Mastia is probably the best performing when it comes to its bouldering. Out the box, it's got a good edge and a good level of stiffness that makes it ideal for something like limestone. But in time they give a little, but not too much, but certainly enough for it to become a really good performer on more soft, sensitive rock types. They'd also be more than suitable as a Spanish sport climbing shoe, again on steeper terrain, but maybe lack the overall support required for more vertical British limestone.